Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 14 of Awakening the Ancients after some time. In the last episode, you guys returned to the lava fortress to collect some stuff and realized that it was occupied by people who don't want you to take that stuff. You tried to bluff your way into the fortress relatively unsuccessfully.
Badly.
Just as your bluff was called, the fire portal down one of the hallways opened and a battle ensued, which most of you quickly ran away from. While that battle continues in the background, Sparrow, you find yourself carrying both Skeggy and Crackle in in your portable hole as you race back down the hallways. It doesn't take very long for the rest of the fortress to become on alert, though. So what I want you to do is tell me how you're going about this. Are you trying to sneak past them? Or are you trying to bluff your way past them? Or are you trying to just make a run for it?
I don't know how good your chances of sneaking out.
My directional awareness with the castle, like me as Kelso, do I know where the exit is?
Yes.
Because I don't.
Yeah. So you're down the eastern hallway, running back toward the central, crossroads, basically. The southern hallway leads out of the fortress. The northern one leads down into the chamber where the two big pillars of fire crystal are, where you found the orb and everything. And the western hallway leads to the forge area where that unactive golem is.
The unactive golem?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, can you repeat what to the east?
That's where you came from. That's where the fire portal is. That you left Velamir at.
Sorry, I'm disoriented. I thought my character is at the south of the map right now.
No. So, on this particular map, yes. But if,
okay.
So here, I'll do this. This is probably an easier visual. So, where are you? Oh, okay. So you're currently running from this place out to here.
Okay.
See that? So this is where I had you on the other map. Up to this northern hallway is where you went before. This way is the golem. Down that way, down the western hallway. And the southern one down here leads out of the fortress.
Okay. Okay. I do think I'm just gonna try and slip my way out of there. Maybe as I'm tired of lying. I'm fast. I want to get out.
Remember what Skeggy told you.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of bad guys on here, and unless you put your armor on inside the hole, it doesn't seem like a safe place to take you out yet.
I guess, yeah, you could get me to my armor, but we don't know what's outside there either. We might not have time to get me to my armor and then go back inside, you know what I mean?
Okay, well then...
since Hannah's supposedly coming after us, maybe you can make it outside, drop me off, and head back in to help her escape.
Well, I don't think Sparrow would be relying on Eris showing up.
Oh, that's right, she's not here.
No.
I forgot she wasn't.
You have no idea that you think Eris is weeks away from you.
I think Eris is weeks away. I don't know what's going on with Wizard. And my two squishies are in the bag. I think
in the bag.
I actually might. I think I'd run out and perhaps from a safe distance from grappling tell the other elves that demons have come through the fire portal in there and people need help. But
Okay.
I'm not lying. I earnestly think the people in there need help. I don't want them to die,
Yeah.
but I just want to get my people out.
Sure. Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why in a second.
What you be like? There's one thing to be a bad liar. It's another thing to be a bad truth teller.
Bad truther.
And you call me a bad
A 20, pretty good. So the reason I gave you advantage is because as you run out, you're screaming, "Oh my God, some shit's coming through the portal!" And then right as you do that, another mage runs up behind you, the one that had been sent to warn the rest of the fortress, and goes and says, "Elementals have come through the portal! Everyone, battle stations!" And everybody starts full alert, all the hallways are locked down. People start guarding shit. These guys are gonna fly over here. This guy's gonna fucking go protect this area. This guy's gonna go rush down the hallway, and he's gonna disappear off the map. So everybody immediately is go time.
All right. I am going to.
And then just because I mentioned this before, but I don't know if you remember, there is scaffolding connecting all of these platforms now. So if you want to go between them, you don't need to. Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh, that's some weird shit. I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button.
Run.
So you can just go between anything you want. So you don't need to worry about
Our
jumping.
armor is outside, though.
Yeah, all of your stuff, your cart, Skeggy's armor, all of your other belongings that you left out there.
Okay. Then I'm gonna. I have my ring of jump on, so I can jump from,
Yeah, I'm just saying you don't need to. You can just run if you want to.
Well, then I'm gonna make my, Gadoodle. What's my jump? There.
Spend 10 to go 30.
30.
You
30.
can flea jump 90 feet per round, essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my whole movement to get out of there.
Okay.
Sorry,
So you're going out.
What's it called? My thing is being weird. I'm gonna refresh the browser.
This is from when you guys were outside before. He's not here. And neither are you two. Goodbye. And he is inside. So we don't need to worry about him. Okay. So you bust out of the fortress. Everybody is now on high alert. You see a number of people taking up defensive positions outside. Their job is to guard the courtyard. You also see several people are running back toward your way and going through the door. So you're kind of almost jostled to the side, and you a bunch of people as they're running in. See this guy here, and I'm gonna grab this guy as well. They're gonna take up defensive positions in the courtyard. And you run to the back where your cart is.
Sick. And I'm gonna dump those squishies out of the hole.
Okay. So in the ensuing chaos, Crackle and Skeggy, you watch as all of a sudden the now very stale air becomes a little bit fresher as the hole opens and you see sky above you.
Oh, that was fast. You're a good runner.
Had to be a change of plans. Don't think crystal acquisition was very possible, and maintaining an alibi to get out of the building. So let's get that armor on.
Skeggy says he pats you on the head and says, "You done good," and
He says, "Much better this way," and he jumps into his armor, fucking Fallout style, like right into the back of it as it closes onto him, and he says, and he fucking like adjusts a gauntlet, and he says, "Let's rock and roll."
Crackle jumps on his back and is like, "Okay, let's go."
Yeah. Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue starts playing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright.
Sparrow like still hasn't caught her breath and she's like running back in.
We run over to the guards and say, "Hey, wait! Their weakness is the crystals. You gotta help us destroy them."
They're not paying attention to you. Other people are they're like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's like, saddle up your horse, get out of the fortress, leave. This is
All right,
far too
we're going
dangerous for
back
civilians.
We can't leave Bellamere like that, you know.
Well, he's not here. We could. No, I'm just kidding.
You could leave him.
Technically, we can't. There's nothing stopping
So
us.
We
how
are so outnumbered here and overpowered. And there's that demon guy that I led them to. I need to save like at least the majority of us.
Is the gate open, Garrett?
the front gate, no. But they can open it for you if you're planning on leaving. They don't
we
want
should get
civilians
outside
here
the
in the
gate.
first place. You've bluffed your way inside, but if they can get you away, then that's fine.
Oh no, we need to load the crystal in the cart. That's right. Never mind.
Oh my god.
For you and your crystal obsession.
And we
Depends
forget
on the
the
crystals,
crystals.
not
Dude,
Skaggy
you know
Pants.
what? Your character's name is not Skaggy. Your character's name is Crystal Methany.
It's too addicted to
well-
fire crystals.
He's gonna rock and roll for the crystal. He's going back in.
Skaggy, I swear to fuck.
I guess I'm riding on his shoulders in.
Okay. All right. What are you doing, Sparrow?
I'm going after them.
Bro said I am sick of their shit.
Okay. Moving back.
Tara wants to go home.
Okay. So at this point, where are we here? No, not those guys. These guys. You're gonna see several guards have taken up positions. Some of them are going to be here. Some of them are going to be scattered throughout the pillars. And of course we have a couple of wizards floating around. These two are guarding that entrance. These two are guarding this entrance. And then there was one... No, you had the gatekeeper here from before. Okay. And then one of the other soldiers from the inside is going to be... Put him at the forefront. So let's move this guy back and put him here. Okay. So several soldiers have taken up defensive positions around this area. A lot of them have either bows or magic trained on the eastern hallway. You can hear the sounds of fire and explosions coming from that hallway. But everyone's just kind of taking up defensive positions here.
God. Keep him distracted. He whispers to his companions. Giggy does. And he goes over to the crystal. He's gonna come stop a route right here. And he's going to snap his fingers at the crystal, and some like rock dust falls out of his hand onto the ground as he mutters an incantation, and the crystal there's like a a ringing noise, like a ringing in your ears, that quickly grows to like a like very shrill vibration as the crystal begins to like vibrate as with a very intense sound as he casts Shatter Crystal.
Okay. Roll your thing.
So
Let's see.
the crystal will have disadvantage on its saving throw.
Yeah.
3d8 damage.
Oh, yeah, not good.
Just half.
Oh, that's sad. One of them was a natural 20, but the other one's a 12. Okay, 9 points of damage. So you cast your shatter spell, and that ringing basically turns into an explosion of sound. You watch the crystal crack, but it does not shatter. At the same time, that cracking noise is heard out to a very long area, because it is a magical explosion, in a room where there's a bunch of heightened senses already. Everybody turns toward you and looks at you.
Don't worry, everybody. I have this under control.
Make a deception check.
Oh my god, this crystal's about to explode.
Look out! They're using the crystals against us. They have to be destroyed.
He's going with this. I'm gonna go with this.
Roll a deception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yes, disadvantage.
Okay.
You've not bought very much goodwill out of these people.
I'm not fucking very good at this.
If he can't convince them that he's lying, can he persuade them into understanding he's stupid?
I don't know.
Oh wait, sorry. I need to roll that again.
Yeah. First correct roll. Even worse.
Ah!
Cool. So on a 5, you watch the commander over here yell to a couple of the other soldiers, "Go and detain the civilians. Get them out of here." And then these two guys begin to fly over. They have how far is their speed? 50 feet. So they fly really fast. They can fly super fast. They're gonna fly over to you and begin to detain you.
No, I don't know him. You don't need to detain me. I got no idea who that guy is. As like I rode into the room on his back.
I don't know anybody.
These two guys that
I've
are
never
already right
been
next to
man
you
in my
two
life.
are going to try and detain you as well.
Oh. Wait, goddamn,
I'm
what's
an
the... No.
Eris walked.
What is the crime? He's grabbing my penis?
I'm gonna try and dodge out of their hands.
Well, okay, so it's going to be contested grapple rolls, essentially. So it is their... I forget how, actually, I don't know how grappling is done.
Let me see my halfling
Before, let's find
skills. Is it easier because I'm tiny?
Oh, Garrett, one question I had was, I think I had mirror image on when I jumped in the hole.
It's been well over a minute.
Oh, it only lasts a minute?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, it does. Never mind.
Let's see. How do I fucking... Where is it? There it is. Making an attack. Grappling. Which I would assume has not changed since 2014. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Athletics check contested by your athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
Oh, I'm gonna go acrobatics.
So wait, these guys can fly?
The two mages that are in front of you can fly, yes.
I'm also gonna try to
Where's
contest
the
it, but...
There it
What
is.
did you put in the?
Mhm.
You put in memes.
Uh-huh.
Is it just a normal acrobatics roll?
Yeah, it's your acrobatics or athletics versus their athletics specifically.
Oh, Crackle is losing heavily.
So one of them, the one on Crackle got a 18, and the one on Sparrow got a 11. So Sparrow, you managed to avoid being grabbed, at least for the moment. Crackle, you're grappled by this guy
Yeah.
next to you.
We in initiative?
Not yet, but they're also going to try and grab you, Skeggy. So I need you to make some
look
checks
at-
as well.
I look at Sparrow. I like turn over and I'm like, are we gonna let this happen or should I do something about it?
I don't want to. Everyone is outnumbering us so significantly. I just want to leave.
He's grabbing my penis.
With all due respect, elf guy, I don't like being grabbed. I'll leave on my own.
All right. Well, he goes to basically like move here and then levies his spear at you and says, "Then back up and move."
You can levy these nuts.
The other guy's going to try and move Crackle out of the room now. So he's going to slowly kind of force you down the hallway.
He just picks me up by the back of my robes.
Pretty much, yeah.
And just carries me out.
Skeggy, I have a
Can I
16 and an
see
8
Skeggy?
against you. You can see him for now. He's slightly around the corner, but you can see him.
It was a contested what?
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay. Where the fuck is my athletics? Wait. I thought I was better at athletics. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, interesting. I'm better at acrobatics. Strange. I guess we'll
As
do
well
that.
am I, which is silly.
Better dex.
God, I hope I get it.
13. So one of them fails, but the other one does succeed. So this guy's got a hold of you.
Can I cast spells when I'm grappled? I guess not.
You can. So the grapple condition is... Oops, that's the old one. Grapple condition. Let's see. Your speed is 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler, and they can carry you at half their speed and move you as they wish. So he grapples you, and he's going to move you. 10, 15. He's just kind of dragging you around, Sparrow.
No, you don't understand. We need that crystal.
You definitely don't, and they're going to move you out unless you want to try something.
That's my question. Are we doing something or are we just letting this happen?
We should do something.
Wait, what I got here?
Sparrow is intently watching Skeggy to know if we're doing something.
Yeah, I'll take my lead from Skaggy too.
This guy's going to go...
Meaning you make the decision.
I'm just sorry. I'm looking at my spells to see what I'm doing because I'm doing something.
I know what I'll do if we're doing something. I just need to be.
I also
bold.
know what I'm doing if I'm doing something.
I wish I could Thunder Wave, but that would destroy you guys too. Oh, there we go. Skeggy says,
Unhand me.
and then burning hands.
Okay.
50-foot cone?
He grabs. Oh wait, 50. A cone.
It's a cone.
What?
It's not a touch spell. This isn't
Oh
Oblivion.
shit. Hold on. Wait. All right.
Oblivion.
Where can I cone this?
Yeah, did Skeggy just burn me alive?
No.
You know, Skaggy does what he has to do.
Tells you to duck. Hold on. Let me.
Just like Crackle,
Is there
like
any way we can
electrocuting
get
me
away
to
with
death.
No, I couldn't see you. That was different.
That was different.
Oh,
I didn't know I was doing it.
No, you're going to singe Sparrow a little bit.
I was blind as hell.
I mean,
It's okay, I'm just
Yeah.
doing.
What if he just trusts that I'll get out of the way?
I mean, you don't have evasion yet, right? Do you?
I do have evasion.
So you have a potential to save on the throw and then not take any damage.
Skeggy says, "Do you trust me?"
The guy grappling you says, "No, of course I don't."
Making armor eye contact with Sparrow.
Sparrow nods.
And he said, "Then duck." And burning hands in this cone, right?
Okay, all right, here we go.
And he his gauntlets and subsequent pieces of his armor start to like radiate heat. I don't know if that guy still wants to keep holding on to me as fire erupts from Skeggy in that direction.
He's still going for it. His job is to get you out of here. So here we go. So dexterity saving throws. We're gonna do. It's both mages. I think are hit. So 1, 2. Those are fails, and then I think that's also a fail, isn't it, Sparrow?
I don't. Oh yeah, no, it's a fail.
Okay, so you take half damage. This guy. 12. Okay. So all the guards are failures. They all take 12 points of fire damage.
Well, that's kind of harsh.
And we're going to do initiative now. Okay.
I love getting to use my Boots of the Vigilant. When I remember to use my Boots of the
Technically still
Vigilant.
my turn.
God damn it. Okay. And then I get to add a d8.
Here.
Oh, okay. It's not bad.
You can't do anything else on your turn. So that was the
I
end of your
can use
turn.
my bonus action to put my shield up.
Oh, for the... Yeah, for your other thing? Sure.
My armor's on.
Eight was... That's 16.2.
Fucking blow fire in that guy's fucking face. Is there no music today?
Should be
There
playing
is.
through Pocket Party.
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, I think I muted Pokebot.
There you go. Yeah.
Or definitely.
Why are these guys here? Well, this is old initiative stuff. Hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna have everyone do initiative again.
Oh, I didn't do initiative the first time.
Yeah. Let's try that again, because I had the old initiative in there from last time. Do that, and this guy.
Yeah, my other initiative was better.
Okay, just the 3 of you. Sounds good. Descending. Okay. Aeromancers are going first. So the one grappling you, Skeggy, says, "The intruders are attacking us!" And he's going to smack you with a staff a couple times. Or he's going to try to.
Good luck.
Just whack, whack, whack.
Yeah.
Clang, clang, clang.
Pretty much,
So, first one's a natural 1, which means everybody gets an attack of opportunity on him if you want it.
Hell yeah,
Ooh,
dude.
I want to pop him in the fucking stomach.
You already fucking know I do. Alright.
Alright, here comes my sock.
I hated that.
My sock.
Can you-
Where's my sock? Oh, it's up here.
Do attacks of opportunity have sneak attack?
Ooh, 20.
They can, technically, yes.
Do I have?
20's
What
gonna hit.
feats do I have?
Does heat, do I get sneak attack?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You have
Oh,
characters in
wait,
combat
never
with them
mind.
in range of combat, so yeah.
So-
I'm
Never mind.
Sorry, my head's not working. When I have sneak attack, do I roll with advantage or do I have sneak attack because I have advantage?
You have sneak attack if you have advantage on the roll and don't have disadvantage, or an ally is within 5 feet of the enemy that you're targeting and is not incapacitated, or both.
I'm gonna.
So am I
Well,
rolling?
actually, I'm gonna
You
walk
are not
in.
rolling with advantage. You don't have advantage.
Okay, got
but
it,
because
got
Skeggy and Crackle are right there next to this guy, you get your sneak attack on the roll.
I would like to clarify. I don't want this to be a
Doesn't get the 3
fatal
though.
hit
The
if
7
it
damage.
is.
20's gonna hit 2. So that's 22 points of damage there.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, swing his staff, miss wildly. Everyone takes the opportunity to beat the shit out of this guy, and then he's going to swing again for 18 at
Did we knock him
Skeggy.
off?
No, he's not dead yet. 18 to hit you.
We did 8. Yep.
So 9 points of damage, 4 bludgeoning and 5 lightning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He can't hurt me.
I
drink him.
The other one is going to go here and fly up a little bit. So he's going to go 10 feet in the air. And he's going to make his 2 staff attacks at range. He's going to go for Sparrow on both of those. That's a 9 and a 23 to hit you.
The 23 hits.
Okay, 20 points of damage.
And I have already used my reaction, right?
Yes, to do the opportunity attack. Now, to measure. 130, so they need to move about 10 more feet forward, which is fine. These 2 guys on the other end of the chamber are going to move 10 feet forward, because their range is 120 feet. And they're going to take shots at... Well, the only one that can reach a Sparrow, unless I move closer. I'll move closer, it's fine. So they'll fly out over here and over here. Should put them in range of you guys. Yeah. So we're going to do 2 more attacks on Skeggy, 2 more attacks on Crackle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 21 and 17 to hit Crackle. So 26 damage followed by 13 damage, so 39 points of damage. Skeggy, 19 hits you for 16 more damage.
19.
19 to hit, 16 damage. The 14, the last one for 14 does not hit you. That's their turn. Crackle, you're up. You're muted, by the way.
Hold up, I'm trying to find the character sheet. Where is
Yeah, he's got it.
the giant scorpion? I'm gonna cast polymorph on myself,
Okay.
cause that shit almost killed me. There we go, giant scorpion stat block. Okay, boom. So let's grab the Crackle one really quick and do the polymorph.
So you're going to take up a
This one.
lot of space here. Scoot that over.
Yeah, baby.
You're going to be like down the hallway a bit.
Yeah, I was way too low to playing around with that. Okay,
You are still
shouldn't I be
grappling.
up here? Cause I was up here when I polymorphed.
You were not. You were down the hallway. I don't know if your token was in the wrong spot, but you were down here next to Skeggy.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my 2 claws and a sting attack.
How are you going to do that?
So,
Alright.
what?
How are you going to do that?
Oh, right, because that's...
It's your action
Damn,
to cast
hey.
polymorph.
Yeah, I always forget about that shite. Okay.
Unless you have your,
Well-
unless you're a sorcerer and you bonus action quicken spell it.
Yeah, but I still get to do that, right? When I'm polymorphed? Where the hell's the wording of polymorph?
You can't cast spells while you're polymorphed. I'm pretty sure, because you can't speak.
Well, not if I cast one that doesn't have a verbal component.
Yeah, but there's somatic material. First of all, when you're polymorphed, you don't have you don't have your spell focus, so you need components, and also you'd need hands. So, unless you're transforming yourself into a monkey.
These fucking pinchers, bro.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
So, you can use your action to transform into polymorph, or if you have quicken spell, you can bonus action do it and then still have your action left.
Nah, that's fine. I'm just gonna like bowl these guys out of the way and just try to get over to here.
Okay, you have no movement speed because you're grappled. So, stay there.
Grappled isn't 0 movement, is it?
It is. Grappled is 0 movement. Granted, he's grappling a giant scorpion now, so maybe he'll let go or back up or something, but he's holding on to you still. That condition has not been broken.
And then is breaking grapple an action? Fucking Christ, it's been forever since we played. Yeah, alright, I'll just chill then, that's fine.
Cool. So you are now a giant scorpion, Sparrow.
Hell yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing, Kelso?
Oh, sorry, my mic was off. I'm going to wait. How does nimble work? Whisper to any creature. Does nimble mean I don't get they don't take attack of opportunity?
I don't know. What does nimble say?
In this? Or is it just because people normally can't go through a space someone else is in?
Correct. You can't normally go through a space of someone that's the same size as you.
Okay, so if I want to get away from these guys, I have to disengage.
Yeah. But you are a rogue, and you should be able to do that as a bonus action if you want to.
Yes. So, Sparrow is bloodied. And looks at Skeggy and says, if you fucking want it so bad. And she's gonna disengage to here. And I am gonna fire my crossbow at the crystal.
Okay, this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any advantage for it being an inanimate object?
It has a lower AC. Well,
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
it has its own AC, I suppose. Actually, what was the AC? I set this up in the other map. Hold on.
And can I sneak attack
Got
a
it.
crystal?
No.
Damn it.
So the AC for these crystals is 13.
Okay. Well, let's hope.
Sure, that is. 11 points of piercing. Cool. Crossbow bolt lodges into the crystal. It cracks a little bit more, but is not shattered yet.
And I am going to, with the rest of my turn, step off the ledge into the lava.
All right. Is there a plan to this, or are you just going to take a bajillion damage here?
I'd like to take cover, and I have the ring of water walking, so I won't fall into the lava.
Understand. Does that have to be activated, or do you just have that?
I looked it up. I don't have to cast anything. It's just on all the time.
Great. Okay. So it's about 15 feet to the floor, and it's going to be like hitting a floor. So.
Also, wait, don't I have second story work?
Do you have a fall speed?
Oh, second. It's different than how it is in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I mean, you could, using some speed, you could climb down part of the way. Because you have climbing speed.
Then I'll do that. I just
Right.
wanted to make it look like a little bit
15,
that
20.
I wanted to be dramatic about it. I'll happily climb down.
So you can climb down. You'll be about 5 feet from the surface of the lava if you're climbing down the side.
Okay. Does that give me any cover?
It gives you cover from some people.
Okay, that's fine for me.
From the flying guys, maybe not so much.
Well, at least I have evasion back for this turn.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Skeggy.
I bet you're guessing what I'm gonna do.
Well, whatever it is, it ain't that big. Remember, we talked about how Thunderwave is, right? $15-foot cube is that. So 3x3. Is that what we're doing? You muted. I don't know if you're responding to me or not. Did I die? Can other people hear me?
What is?
I can hear you.
Did you guys hear me through Kelso?
I couldn't hear.
Kelso's-
I heard you
I
partially,
hear
but I couldn't hear you when you were muted. So is that what we're doing? Thunderwave?
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, no, that's that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Thunderwave. Skeggy claps his hands. He claps his butt cheeks, and attempts to send them flying.
All right. Con saves.
Here's the 2d8. Right up.
Ooh, good stuff. Thank God.
Oh,
I
no.
would have careened him into the
What
lava.
the fuck? God damn it.
And 14 will fail. Okay. So you clap your hands together. The guy in front of you takes the thunder wave and flies backward. How many feet is it? 15? 20, 10? What is it?
10. Hold on. 10 feet.
10 feet. So he goes flying. This guy barely dodges. He's going to go over there. And he's now dead. So you basically caved his chest in with the thunder wave. The other guy is going to take half damage from that, so that's 5 points, which is also enough to kill him.
Which guy?
The guy that
Bingham?
was grabbing Skeggy. Or not Skeggy, grabbing Crackle. So this guy's now dead. This guy takes 5. Doesn't go flying. So 2 of those guys are now dead. And the grapples have now ended.
Skeggy will then run up to this guy and kind of sidestep. To kind of come. He kind of runs around the corner, seeing where Sparrow went, and he kind of like, oh my god, where'd she go? But also kind of paying attention to this guy who's still right in front of the tank of the blast. And he's going to say to him,
Stop now. We'll stop fighting if you let us go.
You've committed crimes against
No one
Lauren
else
Vale
has
and
to
her
die.
people.
what did he say?
You've committed crimes against Lauren Vale and her people. You just killed 2 soldiers in the army. You think they're going to back down now?
I'm just giving him the choice.
Here we go. Is that the end of your turn?
Skeggy, as he responds to that, Skeggy shrugs and a shimmering blue shield reemerges around him.
Cool. Every guard. Okay. Okay, so they're going to move around. Now remember I said that there's scaffolding between these things, so they're going to move. They're going to be able to move freely around here. 30 feet's going to get this guy here. 30 feet's going to get this guy. Oh, he's in the wrong spot. This guy is going to go 30 feet around there. This guy is going to go 30 feet to about there. These 2 guys are going to hang out there still. The one in front of you can do stuff. Okay. A lot of them are going to have to dash to get up to you guys to do anything, so that's what they're going to do. It's going to go another 30 feet. We're going to put him 30 feet there. 30 feet. It's going to take this guy. He's going to go somewhere around here. This guy's going to go 30 feet to about there. 30 feet to about there. Anyone else? No? Cool. Okay. Okay. Bonus action, Rooting Thorns. Skeggy, I need you to make me 2 dexterity saving throws. Sparrow, I'm going to need you to make me 2 dexterity saving throws. So go ahead and do that. You can be taking up the full hallway now. Ooh, both fail. Okay. Skeggy, you watch as one guard runs at you from across the room and gets next to his friend. They both raise their spear tips up, and the tips of the spears begin to glow, and thorny roots begin to grow around your body, and they restrain you.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. So you're now restrained. Sparrow, you have the same thing. Roots begin to pop out of the wall and attempt to restrain you, but you manage to kind of like climbers dodge away, so you're not able to be restrained by them.
Can't catch me.
Okay. All right, that's the guard's turn. Now for the soldier. What has he got? He's got some fun stuff, probably. Doesn't have the standard elf thing of Misty Step everywhere, so he's just got 30 feet of movement. So he's going to go ahead and move his 30 feet across the scaffolding to this pillar here. And then he's going to take aim at Skeggy. It's well within range, even though that marker's off. Heavy crossbow, twice. You are restrained, so he has advantage on both of these.
No.
19 and 16 to hit.
14 piercing damage.
Yeah, 14 points of piercing. As a heavy crossbow bolt sinks through the armor and into your shoulder.
Oof.
And you're not an elemental, fey, fiend, or celestial, so that's going to be the end of his turn. Back to the Aeromancer's turns. These guys are going to fly a little bit closer. 50 feet there. 50 feet there. 2 attacks on each thing. So they're going to try and... Let's see. We're going to do 1 attack on Sparrow, 1 attack on Skeggy, and 2 attacks on the Scorpion. So first attack on Sparrow. 8 to hit. That doesn't hit. Second attack on Skeggy with advantage. 11. That doesn't hit. 2 attacks on the Scorpion. 14 and 16. The 16, I believe, hits the Scorpion for 18 points of damage. And I need a concentration check.
For who?
For Crackle. For the Scorpion.
Crackle. Where he at? He's getting a beer.
Fucking muted.
Yeah.
Do I do my con or the Scorpion's con?
You are the Scorpion, so you do the Scorpion's con.
Yeah, I just remember like some.
Do you have
Do it?
more constitution than a giant scorpion?
Yes. Oh my god.
You are no longer a Scorpion. So you are
Lord.
back to yourself.
Dude, that's the twice that's happened that I've lost it immediately. That's so frustrating.
Yeah. Okay, back to
Alrighty.
normal. I think that's all the mages. Oh, there's one more mage. I can't really see Sparrow from where he's
Where
at.
is he?
Gonna knock out Skeggy, I think.
Where the hell is he?
The guy that's floating.
You gonna
directly
knock
close
me
to
out? Fuck.
22 to hit for
Better make it count.
for 18.
Better make it hurt. Better kill me in one shot.
19 to hit for 13. So 18 and 13 is 31 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, Skeggy is now unconscious.
Yeah, I'm
Skeggy's
out.
the
Alright.
armor kind of just freezes in place. Skeggy stops moving.
Held up by all the roots.
Yeah. Crackle.
Debating things. Let's see. Can I do? Where's the one that does a bunch of them? It is. It's that one. I'm gonna do. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do.
Fuck.
I'm gonna take 2 steps forward. Sure, we'll do that. Is this one of the ones where I can... Okay, upcast it. 1d6 for each one higher. Never mind. So I'm gonna do that, like that.
Okay. Oops. Roll the check. 1, 2, 3. So those are
4.
for the guards. And
Yeah,
the
the
soldier
boss.
has a different check. So he has magic resistance, so he has advantage on the saving throw. 12, so that's no.
Still fails. Nice.
Your DC is 14, right? So it
Yep.
looks like only the one closest to you succeeded.
Cool.
So what is that? 21 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Halved to 10. The one right in front of you was on
Just okay.
1 HP.
Okay.
That guy dies. That guy dies. They both go careening into the lava and immediately burn up on impact. And the other guard takes 21 points of lightning damage.
And then I'm gonna quicken spell. I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points. And I'm going to shocking grasp the guy in front of me.
Okay. Sure.
Kill his
Yeah,
ass.
he's dead. He's gone.
Cool. And then I'm gonna haul ass back through the door. Hang out right there, so I'm still in vision, but yeah, alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Alright. Sparrow.
Dude.
You watched 2 guys fall off of the platforms as a massive lightning bolt hit them and careen into the lava and die screaming.
I also saw Skeggy get knocked out.
You did not. You are too far down to see what happened to Skeggy.
Oh, so I can't see that Skeggy's knocked out.
Nope.
I am... Can I see this one?
Yep.
And this guy's taken no damage yet, right?
Correct. He's slightly above you on a piece of scaffolding.
Has this one taken a lot of damage?
No, he's taken some damage, but not a lot.
Okay. Can I hit them from here without moving?
Yeah.
Well, then I am gonna take one where I steady him. I don't move to hit with advantage
Sure.
on
Who are you shooting?
the Aeromancer.
Okay.
Wait, my hand. So I wanted to check if I had a healing potion at all. I don't. Okay, so I am gonna do that. Oh, damn it! I forgot my sneak attack. Can I still sneak attack?
Yeah. You have advantage on the roll, so yeah. Sure.
Oh.
22 points of damage? Sure. Okay. Bolt sinks into his shoulder. It looks like it did a good chunk of damage, but he's still going.
And oh, okay. Damage. Okay. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Cool. Death saving throw for me, Skeggy.
Yes.
You can whisper it to me so we can make it more dramatic. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Oh,
So that's 2 fails.
fuck.
That's 2 fails.
No!
All right. Guards.
Oh fuck.
Can I rush in?
Let's see if this one
Is
gets
it my
his.
time yet?
No.
Damn.
It does not get his thing back, but the other ones have theirs. So this one's going to. He's going to go 30 feet there, and he's going to try and restrain Sparrow. So I need another dex saving throw, please.
Sorry, you said dex saving throw?
Yeah. It's not a high DC, it's just a 12. Yeah, you're fine. Roots once again try to grasp out for you, but you push off the wall to a different spot and avoid it. And then he's just going to hold his action in case you decide to come up. He's going to try and grab you if you come up. The soldier, he's going to go move his 30 feet. Let's see. I guess he'll go here. He is going to point his big-ass heavy crossbow at you, Sparrow, and say, "Give up or die." And he will hold his action until your next turn.
Okay.
See what you will do. If you attempt to resist, they are going to fire on you and try and kill you.
Resist. TPK.
These Aeromancers that are flying here, this one's going to go flying, we'll say for posterity, he's going to go flying 100 feet back down the tunnel. So they're giving chase to Crackle. Crackle, they are rapidly gaining on you. You do not have this running speed to outrun these guys.
Crackle's just a little guy.
Yeah.
Well,
It's TPK.
not giving up.
I will say that they're going to have to sprint to get up to you. They're going to be right next to you, but they won't be able to do anything on their turn.
Okay.
But they're going to be right next to you. So, it is your turn. Let's say,
Yeah,
for posterity's sake, we'll put you like that orientation.
Alright, yeah, I see where I am. Alright, there's
Think
this
wagon
guy's
track
here.
too.
I don't really see a lot of options. I mean, we're all kind of trapped. But Crackle doesn't believe in giving up. What could Crackle do? 66. Hey, Sparrow, you're like under, right? You're like down a level?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
Technically?
down about 10 feet down the ledge.
Interesting. Here. Okay. I'm gonna run up here. And
They're going to try and grab you.
wait, from where? There's this guy here. These
They're-
guys are dead.
There are literally 2 guys right behind you in the hallway. I said they
Oh,
got
in
up
the
to you.
hall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're right next to you. So
Ah,
there's
never mind
a
then.
guy right here, and there's a guy right here.
Okay. Well, if they're gonna be jerks about it, I'm gonna thunder step over to here.
Over to where?
Over to the 8 block.
I'm going to say you can't see 8 from within the hallway.
Okay,
I'm
then,
going to say you can see anything in the
16.
middle column.
I'll do 16 then, to 16.
Okay, sure. It's 90 feet. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it con saves? Yes.
Yeah. DC 14s.
Okay. One success. So one of them takes 10 points of thunder damage. The other one takes 5. Okay.
And then how much range does this have? Not much. Okay. Then I'm gonna use. Actually, no. I'll keep my sorcery points. I'll just have my turn there. That's fine.
Okay. Sparrow.
Yeah. So, I have currently 2 people waiting for me to move to kill me.
Yeah.
So Sparrow heard Crackle say resist, but it occurred to her she hasn't heard Skeggy in a minute.
In
And so she
approximately
calls
12
out.
seconds. Yeah.
Huh?
In approximately 12 seconds, yes.
But she also can't see him.
Correct.
And so she calls out, Skeggy?
There's a distinct
without
lack
moving.
of thunder happening.
And then she's like, Skeggy? And then she asks, is he okay?
Crossbow's leveled.
Is he alive?
Surrender now.
Please help him.
Oh.
I'll surrender. Just please help him.
Put away your weapons.
Okay.
Slowly move back up. Do not resist.
She moves up. Sorry, I can't make it move.
You see, Skeggy is currently wrapped in thorny vines. His armor is unmoving, and there is a puddle of blood beginning to pool from the shoes of the armor.
Please help him. He didn't mean it.
One of the soldiers grumbles, "It sure looked like he fucking meant it."
I know he's stupid, but please, he's my family.
Okay, they're going to grapple you now and restrain you. One of them pulls out a set of manacles and claps them on your wrists. It's part of his held action on the previous turn. So you are now restrained. Skeggy. Okay, I will keep that in mind. On the next turn, one of the other guards rushes over to the armor and begins inspecting it. See if we can figure out how this fucking thing works. What's his intelligence? I have no idea. It's probably just average. Oh no, it's less than average. Okay, cool. So you see he begins to like fuss with Skeggy's armor. He's like, how the fuck do I get this thing open? He's like trying to take off the helmet and it's like not coming off. He's like doesn't realize
It also cannot be removed.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's unable to do anything there. Okay. Any other guards? No. We'll go to the soldier's turn. Soldier still has crossbow leveled at you. Is going to walk past you. Keep his crossbow leveled and kind of hang out here. Actually, you know what? Crackle's still over there and he's still doing things. Where was he? Here? So he's going to move his crossbow over to Crackle, his attention over to Crackle, and say, you as well. Give up.
Crackle's gonna yell back, suck my nuts!
I'm just gonna shoot at you then.
Yeah, do it.
Heavy crossbow. Twice. 19 for 8, 15 for 8.
What's the range on the heavy crossbow?
100, 400.
Okay. Well, I'm down.
Crackle takes a shot in the chest. Falls down.
Crackle takes one to the fucking chest, yeah.
Okay. He says, damn it. And begins to run over to Crackle. So we'll just do that as the rest of his turn. The Aeromancers are going to go. These two are going to zoom back out the tunnel and get to Crackle before he can. Won't be able to do anything on their turn, though. The other one... let's see. The other one's going to remove the thorns from Skeggy's armor, which still stays rigidly locked in place. And he's going to grab it and try and lift you, Skeggy, and drag you with him. So he's going to essentially be grappling you, but he can go 25 feet, which is what he's going to do. Oh god, what the hell happened here? Something's off the grid. It's weird, it's like 22 and a half feet. 5, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There. So he's going to begin to fly Skeggy out over the scaffolding and over the lava.
And just fucking drops him.
Yeah. Cool. Crackle, your turn. Go ahead and give me your death save, please.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, well. Whatever, that's fine.
Okay.
Where do I set the...
If you set your character to 0, it should be a death save tracker in the center of your core page.
No, not that. I was trying to see where to set it to Whisper, because I have not had to do that yet.
Oh, it should have Whisper toggle. It should be at the top of your screen. Somewhere. It says 2GM.
I'll look for it.
Okay. Sparrow, provided that you are not resisting anymore, they're going to skip your turn, and we'll move you later.
Mm-hmm.
Skeggy.
God, the way you said that was like Jeff on Survivor.
It kind of is. Okay. Roken Lassie, guards turn. All the guards. This guy is going to haul you over his shoulder and begin to move you back this way. So, goddammit, I hate these things. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he'll dash. He's not going to do anything else. Soldier is going to... He can move 20 feet, and then he's going to kneel next to Crackle and attempt to stabilize you. We'll see how that goes. We are lovers, not fighters. +2. Oh, that's an actual 1. So that's a no. The Aeromancers are going to do the same thing. They're all performing triage, trying to save your life, keep you from making death saves. That's a no.
Fucking
That's a
save
no.
me.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and 2 5s, so no stabilization there. Go ahead and make me another death save, please.
To be. Okay,
I mean, we'll see how it goes.
this should be to you now.
Okay,
There
keep
we
that
go.
in mind.
Finally, okay. It
Well-
went super late, but
Well, take the first one, because you're not rolling 2 of them.
the first one. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, okay. Sparrow, we're skipping you. Skeggo. And then the guards. Oh yeah, and this Aeromancer gets to go his 50 feet, so... Let's see.
It just seemed like
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Goes there. We're going to make another round of stabilization rolls. Okay, one of those is a 15 and one of them is a 16, so Crackle stabilized. And this Aeromancer gets to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's basically dragging Skeggy back toward the north room there. That's where all of you are going to go at this point. So, for the sake of this, we're going to say combat has ended. I need at least one more death save from Skeggy. We need to have a result, because they're not going to be able to get your armor off before the result of your life is determined. So, go ahead and roll me again. Got it. Okay. Okay, so combat has ended. You are all taken to the northern chambers, and you are placed in holding cell and being guarded. Let's go ahead and just collapse those real quick. So, we'll say this. We'll say Crackle and Skeggy are taken to one room, and Sparrow, you are left in another room.
Hold on. Pay attention to the Discord.
Where's my fucking... there we go. Okay. Okay, so... Sparrow, you are cuffed and guarded, while Crackle and Skeggy, you see, are rushed into the opposite room on the opposite end of the chamber. There is a lot of hubbub going on, and eventually you hear raised voices. And the cell door opens, and Bellamere is also thrown in with you. Also manacled, with all of his stuff taken. For the purposes of this, you have your all your gear and weapons taken and confiscated from you, and are being held at a different location. You are restrained and at the mercy of these guards. Restrained and at the mercy of his guards. Okay.
Wouldn't Skeggy still be in his armor?
Skeggy's still in his armor.
I would.
Oh,
Yeah, his armor is basically frozen in place in combat stance and has not moved since he was restrained inside of the thorns.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite some time, probably 2 or 3 hours, before anything else happens. From Sparrow, from your from a discussion with Bellamere, you learn how the fight with the elementals went in the other chamber. How Bellamere fought on their side and earned the gratitude of a couple of the soldiers and the captain for helping save their life and diffuse what would have otherwise been a pretty dangerous elemental incursion. I don't know how much you want to tell him about your current situation. Do you tell him basically what went down, or are you too despondent to say anything? Basically what went down, or are you too despondent?
Pharaoh. Pharaoh doesn't really feel like talking. She just wants to know how her family's doing.
How Skipper.
She doesn't. She blames. Obviously, like herself for letting. Can you mute your mic, please? I can't hear myself. She blames herself for listening to Skeggy and like bringing them back in, but she also blames Bellamere for trusting a government body at all. And leading them into that situation. And so she doesn't really want to talk to him very much. She's just worried.
Another couple of hours passes.
She's also wondering where Skipper the rat is. She hasn't seen Skipper in a little bit.
Y'all need to search the cell. Try to
Skipper's-
find a way out.
Skipper is currently in the possession of the guards because they took all of your gear, all your inventory, of which Skipper is a part.
So, I mean, Skipper's alive. I'm really worried about that.
So we're gonna cut away from this scene here.
Ah, shit.
When a giant lion emerges.
The giant lion emerges out of nowhere. Eris, through luck and circumstance, you happened to run into the courier that was carrying your package that you decided to go back to retrieve. You knew your party was headed toward the lava fortress where you guys had previously adventured in. And so you're like, oh, maybe I have a chance to catch up to them. So through as fast as you can, trying to catch up to their pace, you have now arrived at the lava fortress. But instead of finding it empty, you find it occupied. There are patrols along the walls. There are guards posted at the gates. All of them dressed in the familiar garb of the Lauren Valian military.
Okay.
You do see the remains of a campsite nearby, where you assume your friends had camped, because just by your own intuition, it can't have been more than 8 hours old. So you're able to determine that they are at least in the area, or have been recently.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Well, I need to sneak in. Is what I need to do. So, do I see... So, what I see as patrols, but do I see a way to get in?
Well, you know a way to get in. You know a couple of ways. There's always the front gate, which is guarded. There's also the side passage that you took last time, if you want to risk it.
What do you mean risk it? Is there somebody, like, stationed there?
There's still a giant lava shark last time I checked.
Oh, shit. Right. Right. Is there, like, places to hide so I could sneak past the lava shark? Do I remember? Forgot what it looked like.
So you remember that what triggered the lava shark in the first place was you guys making too much noise. So if you were to move silently enough, you could sneak past it.
Yeah, I think... And then what was the other option?
Just go up to the front gate.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the back way. I'm gonna turn into a panther,
Okay,
I believe.
sure.
Let me see.
I mean,
I think I thought I could turn invisible, but maybe
No, you
that's
can't
just
go
in
invisible.
Baldur's Gate.
no.
Damn.
It's just in Baldur's Gate. No, what hiding does
Yes, I
is
can. Yes, I can. I can turn invisible. I have hidden step.
you can turn invisible for like a round. Right? Fearbolt, like, it doesn't do it for a round. It's like 6 seconds.
Bonus action can match to turn invisible until the start of your next turn or until you attack.
Yeah,
Make a
so
damage roll or
it's 6
force
seconds.
somebody. Damn. Okay. Well,
6 seconds of
alright.
invisibility. You could, if you hide, if you're hidden, it gives you the invisible condition. So, if you're
Okay.
able to succeed on a stealth check of 15 or higher, you go undetected.
Okay, well, definitely gonna turn into a panther. Okay, let me do that. Let me just... Oh, shit. Okay. And then I'm gonna hide
Yeah.
and
Be a stealth check.
try to... Okay, hang on. Oh my god, my freaking... Okay. Do I make a stealth check as the panther?
Yes.
Okay.
You use either your stats or the panther stats, whichever is higher.
So, do I just click this?
Say stealth on the panther stat block anywhere.
Yeah.
So you
it
click
does.
that.
I just don't know.
Cool, 19. So on a 19, definitely a lot more sneaky than last time. You are able to hop and leap from platform to platform down near the lava lake without much issue. And you kind of sneak up the side path until you are essentially right next to the wall. Now, what you find when you get up there is that the wall, where that hole was in the fortifications, has been reinforced by a thick growth of spiked thorned vines that kind of grow now in that space and deter things from entering from that way.
Well, shit. So I can't get in, is what you're saying?
I mean, you might be able to get in another way. If you were something smaller, perhaps. If you had a wild shape that was small, or that had a climb speed to get up and over the wall, you could do that.
Okay. I don't think I have a wild shape that's small.
Don't you have a lizard in there somewhere?
No.
Wild
dude.
shapes do you have, Hannah?
She's
I have
6.
brown bear, panther, spotted lion, giant lightning. I had the rest are giant, so.
Okay.
I mean, how many times can you do it?
3. I just used 1, so. I can polymorph, right?
Do you have polymorph prepared?
Let me look. No, I don't. I don't.
Okay, can you cast it at all?
Yeah, I can cast it.
Okay, so it's been several days' journey for you. You could have prepared
Okay,
polymorph
thank you.
ahead of time.
Thank God. Okay, I can polymorph. Okay, I'm gonna polymorph.
Just move one of your
into-
prepared spells out and then put polymorph in.
Yeah, I did. Okay. But I have to be out of the panther form in order to cast the spell, right?
Yes.
So I'll turn back into Eris and then polymorph. I'll polymorph into.
So you can be any beast of challenge rating 7 or below.
I want to be a kind of something that can. I'll be a lizard because then I can like crawl on the walls and stuff.
Okay. I think lizards have a climb speed. Shapes. Lizard. Lizards do have a climb speed. Okay. Cool. So you polymorph yourself into a lizard. Now it's worth mentioning that you don't keep your mental stats when you're polymorphed, so you are just a lizard. But while you're polymorphed, you do recognize your friends, and you are loosely aware of your surroundings. So while you are just a lizard now, you have a vague idea of what to do.
Alright. Well, let's look around to see if there's any places where I can find my friends. All I'm thinking is friends, friends, friends.
Okay. So where would a lizard go to look for their friends? Lizards are very small creatures and are prone to being prey to bigger things. So I would think that a lizard would probably want to stay out of sight as much as possible. best way to do that from your current position, you see this really nice thicket of nice protective thorned branches that you could crawl in between.
Yeah.
So you begin to kind of like gecko your way along the wall and past the gaps in the thorned palisade, essentially, until you kind of pop your head out of the other side. Go ahead and make me a perception check as the lizard, please.
It won't really let me click on perception for some reason.
Does the lizard have a perception check?
It says passive perception.
Yeah, so a perception check is a wisdom check. So you would roll wisdom in this case if it doesn't have perception written down.
Okay. Okay.
13. Okay. You look around. You see there's a lot of really big human guys here. Human? You think they're human. They got pointy ears. They're just big guys. I don't know, with pointy ears. They're kind of weird. They're wearing leaves. They're all kind of freaking out. They're all like, they got like pointy sticks, and they're pointing them toward the door. Oh yeah, there's a door. Maybe your friends are inside the door.
Can I slip? Can I crawl on the, like, try to be hidden and then crawl like through the top of the door, where they can't see me?
Sure. Make me a stealth check with advantage, please.
What's stealth check?
Dexterity.
'Cause I don't have dexterity.
A 9. Great.
Shut up! I'm nervous.
Um,
I'm 9.
So you're kind of crawling along the wall, and you're just kind of like skittering around as lizards do, kind of flitting from place to place, checking your surroundings every now and then to make sure you're not in danger. You kind of are crawling around like near the door, and you see one of the guards kind of like turn his head and look at you, and you kind of freeze. You're like, oh god, I hope he doesn't see me. And then he looks,
poor lizard.
and he kind of looks at you and goes, he like cocks his head, and then he like shakes his head and turns his attention back to the door.
We love Lizard Cam.
Lizard camp. My eyes are like going different directions. I don't know if lizard.
You turn into a chameleon.
I just feel like this lizard would look different directions. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, prey animal. The eyes are on the side of your head. So, you kind of like begin like, you're like waiting for him to do something, and then he doesn't, and you're like, okay, now's my chance, and then you fucking like skitter around the side of the door. You kind of like climb up to the top. And you're kind of like hanging out by the door, and go ahead and make me an investigation check, which is an intelligence check as a lizard.
Advantage or
No.
no?
-2. A total score of -2.
I didn't even you could roll that.
Huh. There's a thing in the way. I can't really get past this door. That sucks. It is kind of warm here. I'm just gonna hang out.
Yeah.
Hey, there's
Kind of warm.
kind of a warm spot near you. You should go over there.
Well, I go over there. Obviously, I'm very drawn to the warm spot.
Skitter over to it. It's very nice and warm. It looks like it's made of like the same thing the sun is made out of. It's kind of bright orange. It's nice and warm like the
No.
sun. You're kind of hanging out there.
Okay.
It's nice and toasty.
Can I also look around for more warm spots that are underneath the door and past the door?
Sure. You kind of skitter around the side of the door.
I just want to try to look for more warm spots. So I don't know.
Sure. So as you're kind of like, this spot's warm. There's probably some other warm spots. I'm gonna go over there. You hear commotion on the other side of the door, followed by loud voices that are beginning to come close. You can hear them on the other side of the door. You're like, oh shit, things are coming. I better hide. You begin to skitter up toward the top of the door where you were. And Just as you reach the lip of the top of the door opens.
Okay. I go under the top of the door into the other room because it opened.
There are a lot of loud shouting voices, but you just want to get away as quickly as possible. So you begin to skitter around, go through the door inside. It's a lot warmer in here. So that's nice. You look around and there's a lot of orange in this room.
It's nice.
I'm loving lizard brain.
It's orange and warm.
A lot of orange.
Seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys around here too. There's some guys wearing blue. There's some guys wearing green. Some more guys wearing leaves.
With pointy sticks.
With pointy sticks, yeah.
Your mouth starts watering.
Lizard brain is kind of hard. Lizard brain is like, man, it's nice and warm here. I don't really want to go nowhere. This is nice. I just chill here for a while.
Can I remember friends?
Make me an intelligence check.
I can't do that.
I know you can, but let's see.
Can I remember
Oh my god, a
friends?
natural 20. A natural 20 minus 5 is a 15.
A nat 20 only gets you.
A 15. It's hilarious. You're like, it's nice and warm in here. Maybe my friends are like the warm too. Hey,
Yeah.
wasn't it warm when we went down? Wasn't there like lots of warm where we went down? Maybe they're down where it's warm. You kind of
let's
look
go.
around. Your eyesight as a lizard is not the greatest in the world. You have passive perception of 9, but
I have
you
dark vision.
you do see that there are 3 other doorways in this area. One of those doorways in the back fogginess of your lizard mind trips a memory of fighting dwarves down there when you were bigger. And you remember that there's a lot of warm down there, including more warm crystals that you maybe think would be warmer. Maybe that's where your friends are.
Yeah. Let's crawl over there. But
Okay.
be very stealthy.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Dexterity?
Yeah. 13.
Okay.
Okay. Moderately
Better
stealthy.
than last time.
It helps that people are not super concerned about a lizard on the walls. It takes you a little while to go around the perimeter of this room, which is kind of what you have to do. You're not too keen about going where all the foot traffic is, because that's where big people are with pointy sticks that might want to hurt you.
Step on me.
That would be bad. So you
Yeah.
kind of crawl around the outside of the wall, and you find yourself crawling kind of upside down inside of the doorway you want to go down. And it's dark down here. It's dark, dark, dark. You can see a little bit. And it is still kind of warm. So you keep crawling down,
Yeah, I
crawling
got dark
down.
vision.
Eventually you come to another door, but this one's made out of iron or wood iron? Iron wood, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't feel like wood. It looks like wood. It doesn't feel like wood. There's a little gap in the door. You think you could probably get through there. So you do.
Yeah, let's try it.
You climb inside.
Woo!
There are a lot of people in this room. A lot of people.
Ooh.
A lot of them look angry. A lot of them, they're like
Stressed out. I wonder why they're stressed.
they're like covering themselves in something. There's like white. Lots of white going on here. There's a flash of light on the other side of the room. It startles you for a second. You're like, oh fuck, what is that? You're like, oh shit, I better move around.
Hide.
Do me this favor. Roll me a d20.
All right.
On a 10 or lower, you go left. On 11 or higher, you go right. Cool. You're like, man, I gotta get out of this room. There's a lot going on here. I don't want to be here. You kind of scurry around, and you go around the right. You decide to go around the right side for whatever reason. Who knows? And you look, and there's another door. This one's got holes in it, though. It's not a very good door. You could easily get through that door. Maybe your friends are through that door.
Yeah, let's go through the door. I mean, I have nothing. I don't know.
Sure. You go through the door and your lizard brain immediately goes, as soon as you get through the door and you climb around, you take a look at the space, your lizard brain immediately goes, hey, friends. But there's only two of them.
Yes.
There's only two of them. There's only two friends here.
Two friends.
One of them looks like me.
Oh. What?
It's the lizard! The lizard!
Crackle.
Hey, Crackle.
You are a lizard on the wall. You see your friend, who is also a sleeping lizard. And you see you see your big metal friend, who is doing a weird pose or something.
Does it look like anybody will walk in at any moment?
You don't know. You're a lizard.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta turn back into my.
Crackle, roll me a d4, please.
I gotta turn back into my form.
Well, let's see if Crackle's awake. 1. You're fine. So, Crackle would wake up stabilized after 1 hour. It has been several. You are extremely injured, but your wounds have been treated at the very least. Let's do this. Hannah, you have cure wounds on your sheet, right?
Yeah. Well, let me look.
Roll 2 things of cure wounds.
I literally can't open my fucking sheet because it's. There we go. Oh my god. Cure wounds. Roll how many things?
2.
Okay.
Okay, Crackle, you have 7 hit points. Skeggy, you have 10. But you're unconscious. So Crackle, or rather, other lizard friend, is awake. And Crackle, there's not much has been happening in your room for quite a while. You're just kind of staring at the walls here. You've been chained up, restrained. Skeggy's armor has been deactivated, though you heard him kind of slightly snoring on the inside of it, so you know that he's at least alive. And then a little lizard comes through a crack in the door from outside, climbs around. It's a weird looking lizard, though.
How so? That's rude.
It's got like tufts of fur on it. It's like a furry lizard. Kind of weird.
What the fuck?
No wonder why the guard was like, "What the fuck?"
He Crackle kind of puts his fingers out to try to pretend like he has a treat, trying to entice it to come to him.
The lizard does, because friend has.
Is he
food.
not just?
Hey, my friend.
For me?
He's here.
My friend.
Cool. You should have control of that lizard token. Can you use the lizard token?
Oh, I'm on the world map.
Oh,
As am
why
I.
are you on the world map? That's bad.
Yeah,
You guys should be
I
here.
didn't tell you. I've been trying to imagine all of this.
There you go. Lizard token.
I also can't see anything.
Was Garrett just playing with a lizard?
No. I had it on the world map until just literally just now. What's your dark vision
okay.
as a lizard? 60?
Let me look. Lizard. 30.
30. Okay.
30.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Great. You should be able to control the lizard now.
I walk over to my friend. What do you do?
I mean, I'm still trying to get this lizard to come
Yeah,
over.
came over.
And I just kind of pat it on the head. I'm like, Huh. Wonder why you'd be down here. Those kind of lizards usually live here, but... Huh?
The lizard, like, nods, and then can I turn back into my
Sure.
self?
Does a lizard understand English? Or common, I guess?
So,
No.
no, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. No.
No.
So you
Wait, but don't
You
you
watch
keep
as
mental
you're-
faculties when you wild shape?
What?
Don't you keep your mental scores
she's
when you wild
not
shape?
she's not wild shape. She's polymorphed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
So you watch as you're petting a lizard, like, what are you doing down here? And then the lizard's head like snaps at an unnatural angle, and then its body begins to like writhe and contort, and you watch like its skin begin to molt several times over, and there's a little like gross like thing. You're like, oh my god, I killed it! What the fuck? And then it begins to grow, and in its place, Eris is standing there.
How? What are you doing here?
Shut up. I found you.
Can
Are you
open
guys
these?
okay?
I like kind of clinkle up my hands like, can you open these?
Well, like, when you look at Eris, she has, like, new armor on, and it
Mhm.
looks kind of badass. Like, she looks like fucking
Sorry,
knight
but that is
shining
not the
armor
thing
at
I'm
this
paying
point.
attention to right now.
Oh, I just want to describe, because she's got armor now. She looks awesome. And so, but right now she's kind of more concerned about you guys, because clearly you've gotten captured.
Clearly some shit happened.
Yeah. I just am like, shh. What's going on? Is Skeggy okay?
I don't really know. He's snoring, so he can't be that bad. But
Can I investigate the armor to see if I can, like...
Sure. Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
I would say an Arcana check if it's any better.
Intelligence check. I mean, it's not really any better, so... Okay,
15.
well...
So you hear Skeggy lightly snoring inside. So you hear him
More
like
like
he's like in
gurgling.
there. The armor is in a battle pose, like he's poised to hit something.
Yeah.
But you also notice that kind of drawn on the armor are some runes in Elvish that were not there before.
Okay. I can read Elvish, so can I read it?
Oh yeah, sure. I didn't know. Yeah, sure. If you can read Elvish, a lot of you can tell that it's words in Elvish for arrested movement, basically preventing the armor from moving. So
Do
he
I
is
know how to
still
undo
magically
that?
restrained. You can, if you have a dispel magic spell, you can do that. You also could try to. You could undo the magic by destroying the symbols.
How do you, like... Oh, I have Dispel Magic, but it's not highlighted, but...
I mean, again, it's been a couple days. You could have had dispel magic prepared if you thought that you'd need it.
Alright. We'll do that then.
I want you to keep in mind the components for dispel magic.
Okay. Okay, well, what do you mean by that? Because I am confused.
What is dispel magic's components? Let's say VSM.
Yeah, VS.
Okay, so VS means verbal and somatic, which means you have to speak aloud an incantation, and you have to do a movement with your hands in order to cast the spell.
Okay.
So, trying to cast magic with a guard outside might maybe draw attention.
Alright. I feel like breaking the like words on there, I feel like that would be loud too, because I'd have to like, what?
You have to scratch them out.
Yeah, that'd be loud.
Are they carved into the armor or drawn on, scratched on?
They're drawn on with magical chalk, let's say.
Oh. All right.
Magical.
Well, then I spit
is-
on my hands. I go, tuh, and then I try to wipe off.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'll do. Make an Arcana check first of all. 14. Okay. So
Instantly.
just because it's chalk doesn't mean it's not. It's magic chalk. Magic being the operative word here. It's not easily just rubbed out.
Okay.
You can't just spit on it and call it good. You probably gonna have to scratch
We're
it
in the
out
chalk
with.
zone.
You're gonna have to get rid of it with a magic implement or with the spell magic or something along those lines.
Okay. Well, I got my storm boomerang. Is that magic?
It's drawn in.
Technically, yes.
I also have a my like staff too. So. Or Crackle, give me your hat.
Did they take my hat?
Your hat is gone.
No, what?
Anything that had magic on it and all of your equipment is gone.
It was a magical hat, yeah.
Okay. Well, does my armor have magic? Can I just like try to wipe it off? My armor?
It's first of all, it's a form-fitting leather vest. So
I started rubbing my vest,
Yeah.
my chest on. Okay. Well, then I'll just. Okay, I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna take my like lightning boomerang and like slowly like try to
scrape it
take
off.
off the chalk. Yeah, but if it's loud, if there's like a loud little noise, I'll stop.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me, please.
Okay. Gosh, okay. Oh, no, that's so loud.
So you try to like scrape it off and you immediately get and you're like, oh shit, nope, not doing that.
Alright, any ideas, Crackle? I don't have a magical rag.
Not really. I mean,
Fuck you for opening that door. That scared me.
Locked. Forgot to lock it.
honestly, dude.
That shit out of here.
And I can't cast magic. I don't have my staff.
No, I know, but any ideas? I do have.
Oh!
What?
Hey, Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Would they have stripped me?
They would have taken anything that's magic and all of your equipment.
So I'm sitting here naked then.
Are your robes magic?
My robes are magic.
Well, your robe of useful items is magic, but you have like.
Yeah, that's all I'm wearing, dude.
Okay, well then yes.
Oh shit. Free yourself up, Crackle. God damn it.
Don't even have.
I don't really know what you want me to do.
Well, just any ideas? Nothing?
Pretty hamstrung here. I mean,
I think we might just have to go for like a plan.
I
So
mean, unless
okay.
you could be wearing common clothes, but
God forbid we plan.
just the robe's like a Harry Potter robe, like it's like
God
full open in the
forbid.
front.
Plan this. So if I dispel this magic, we have to take into consideration people are gonna walk in. So
and I still won't be able to cast spells, so I will still be useless.
what can we do in this moment?
Because this is his armor.
What? Okay.
You still don't know why they're in here.
Yeah. Can you explain to me why you
Yeah.
guys are in?
Well,
Yeah, there you go.
Crystal Fiend McGee over there, Crystal Methany over there, really, really wanted to steal the crystals. And you know I'm a ride or die. So, now we're here.
Naked and afraid?
Naked and afraid. Not really sure where everyone
Now we're
else
here.
is.
All right, I need to get you guys your shit back. I
Barrow's
think,
somewhere.
what we gotta do. 'Cause there's
Skeggy's
no way.
snoring. You can try to wake him up. Maybe he's got ideas, but
Is there a back door from here?
Not
wake
really.
Skeggy up. Can you get feed to Skeggy?
I have 3 red ones that are unidentified.
A
I have a potion of healing.
random unidentified potion would be fucking
Good
hilarious.
shit.
Oh god. Pretty sure you guys identified those, didn't you?
Did we?
I mean, you had the
Yeah.
time. I would assume you did.
I thought.
I don't know what.
I think I did. Let me see. No. Well, okay. So we need to get you back your gear. I found you guys, but I need to get you back your gear. So let's see.
Oh, I know what they were. They're potions of fire resistance.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna change the name then.
Where do we get the potions?
They were from the first time you guys visited the fortress.
Okay.
I thought we did identify them.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving you them now. She didn't write them down last time, so now they're written down.
I got it down. Okay. I think I'm gonna. I don't even know what to do. Can I try to knock on the armor, like, to see if he'll wake up?
Sure. You can take an action to wake somebody up. So you just kind of like ding, ding, ding on the helmet. Skeggy, you are roused from slumber, still in your armor, and in a lot of pain.
So, all right. So, and somewhere near like the chest plate, you hear a really gross, really wet, coughing, sputtering, like someone just came out from underwater, and blood kind of like sprays out from the crack. And all you hear, since the armor is kind of powered down, Skeggy was so close to death, his magic has kind of faded to a point where some of its magical functions, Skeggy armor voice, that sort of change.
Hold on, Dan.
And all you hear
You're cutting out
is
real
a
bad, there,
whimpering
buddy.
from the armor. Oh, am I muted?
No, you're not muted. You're
No,
just
you're.
Weird.
You're just
you're
cutting
I'm getting
out.
like every
Cutting out
other
a lot.
word.
I don't know what to do about that.
Oh, leave the call and come back.
Or try Kelsa's mic, maybe?
Okay. Okay, we'll try this again. What did you guys hear?
Every
Wet
other word.
wet coughing
Muttering.
noise. Something about your voice, and that's about it.
So when you tap on the armor, you hear a wet, gross cough come from around the chest area, and blood spurts out of the cracks in the armor as you hear this horrible coughing. And since the magic, since Skeggy was so close to death, the magic connecting him to the armor had been kind of weakened quite a bit. So you don't hear the normal changed gruff armor voice coming from the armor. All you kind of hear is from within, kind of tinny. All you hear is, "My bird, my little bird. Where is she? Where is she?"
Skeggy?
Mixed between coughs, and the armor starts to rattle as if someone inside was moving, but the limbs will not give.
Yeah. Skeggy, listen to me.
And you just hear like noises of panic coming from inside.
Skeggy. It's Eris. It's Eris. I came in here like a lizard.
Like a lizard.
Like a lizard, not as a lizard.
The armor stops shaking, and it kind of all you hear is like small sobs.
Skeggy, we're gonna get you out of here. We're gonna find Sparrow.
He says,
okay?
"I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
Skeggy. You can't move, can you?
No.
Do you want to find Sparrow? Well, do you?
Heinous, actually heinous.
Well, I need you to help me, okay? Okay. I know that you have like a back door in that suit, right? Can you open it?
Nothing's working.
Nothing's working? Okay.
Can't you just pour it down his, like, mouth?
Well, I think
Or
I
what?
can't open the armor. Like my potion of healing.
Well, yeah, like the potion. So the thing is without the ability to, like,
Open the armor.
yes, but I don't know if the restraining movement runes prevent me from taking off the armor. Do they, Garrett? I just kind of assumed they did.
Yes, they don't prevent you from taking off the armor as long as you can disassemble it. So Skeggy can give you
Can you tell me-
instructions on how to take apart his armor.
Yeah. Skeggy, can you tell me how to get you out of there?
Oh, okay. There's a latch on the back of my neck. It's disguised as a serpent with gleaming gems for eyes. You need to pull on it.
I look around and I find it and I pull on it.
The helm pops off.
Quietly, she takes the helmet and sets it down.
Just imagine like you pull it and then the helmet ejects and clangs to the ground.
I know, that's why I'm like, I catch it. I like fumble it like a football, like I'm trying to catch
Pulling a
it, and then I
ripcord.
like catch it. Yeah.
He says, now there's a lever on the inside, right where the collarbones should be, and you need to pull it.
I pull it.
The arms pop off.
I like kick my leg out to like catch it really fast, and then catch the other one at the same time.
The arms pop off, and he says, now you can open the chest plate open.
Hannah, make me an acrobatics check, please.
It's not a projectile.
I know, but
Totally like acrobatics.
the arms are falling off of you. I'm gonna have her
Oh,
see
no,
if she can catch it.
Acrobatic.
So you catch the arm that's closest to you, and the other one goes ding like oh my god.
And I just freeze.
And now you're free to it'll like unhinge.
Right as it hits the ground, you hear someone outside the door goes
Okay.
go. Bless me. Hence rolling a
sneeze at the
natural
same time. Oh my God.
natural one on
Thank
their
God.
perception check, so he didn't hear shit.
Thank God. All right. I open the chest plate slowly, and then
Faith.
do I see Skeggy?
Bruised, his glasses, his goggles
Oh,
He's got a nasty wound on his shoulder.
that he was not.
He's got
Yeah,
where like a
shoulder
puncture
wound.
wound. You
Like-
are beaten and battered pretty badly. You have a couple of burns on you from the lightning damage you took earlier. Yeah, Skeggy's not looking too good.
Yep.
Chris says, "Hey, mustache man, you okay?"
He begins to cry as his face kind of like curls up,
Eris gives him one of her leaves.
seeing his friends peering down into his metal prison, and he again profusely apologizes. Just so happy that you're both alive.
Eris gives him one of her leaves from her
What?
shoulder. She has, like, leaves.
He takes it and he blows his nose in it.
Yeah. Alright. How are you doing, health-wise?
And then he
You need a
goes,
potion? You need a potion?
kept inside my armor.
What? Wait, what?
He might be cutting out again.
Oh.
I'm asking what kind of stuff in my inventory could I have stored inside my armor? Because I have 2 greater stored inside my armor. Maybe I'd have like my gold.
I say anything that you could fit on your person that's not that doesn't need to be used outside of the armor to work.
Right. So, wait, Skeggy, that means that you haven't been searched in there because they couldn't get you out. So, do you have anything like of magic that we can use to get your armor back to functionality?
I don't know.
That's not loud as fuck.
Oh, maybe one of my sets of tools that I have. I have smith's tools, thieves' tools, and jeweler's tools.
It's gotta be magic, huh?
I have. You tell me. Tinderbox.
Do you have
Stuff like
any
that.
kind of cloth?
That's all I
thing
can
on
see in
you?
my inventory that like really is like maybe small enough to like.
Yeah. Probably like tools that you could use to fix your armor while inside of it, and probably, you know, whatever else you would keep on you to heal yourself, like if you had any potions that you need to drink because you're the creature inside the armor.
Yeah, you should probably find some potions.
Well. You can have one, and then I can have one.
What do you have, graders?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
We
Yeah.
all I heard was you could have one and I could have one. That's all I heard.
Yeah,
That's
who
what
are
I
you
heard as
talking
well.
about?
Inside my armor. We.
Oh boy,
Yeah, he
Am I
would
still
need to-
not getting through?
Yeah,
Not really,
You're,
no.
Yeah, you're cutting out still.
it's yeah.
What the
Here's
fuck?
something that might help. Discord voice and video settings. Scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says enable quality of service high packet priority. Tick that on.
What did you say?
Scroll.
Where is it? Voice and video?
Voice and video under the voice section. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Enable quality of service high packet priority.
Okay.
That should help tell your internet that your voice is priority to be sent over the internet, and maybe help with the roboting.
Okay. Maybe I also had like a tab open that I shouldn't have, so maybe that was part of it.
Could do it too.
Oh my god, that actually helps so much because I was hearing Daniel's voice comes through about like 5 to 7 seconds after he actually says it in real life.
Glad we
Yeah.
solved that. I have 2 greater potions of healing that probably should have been inside my armor since I would be the one to be drinking them.
Okay.
So one of them can go to me, and one of them can go to Crackle.
Okay. So graders are 4d4 plus 4.
Or D4 4 plus 4.
All right.
44 plus
Roll.
4.
Roll it up.
Oh, Shamai.
First war.
Or the
44.
roll it. Oh, 11.
11.
Slash roll space 44 plus 4. Okay. So that's done.
Don't forget. Crackle, no?
Crackle already did his.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Since
Alright.
Skeggy went down before the end of the battle, he doesn't know how it happened, and he says to Crackle, "Is she alive? Is my is my sparrow alive?"
As far as I know, she's the least injured of all of us, but I went down too, so I don't really know. But she was giving up when I went down.
I'm sorry.
Crackle
I
fucking
got us into this mess.
double birded GTA 5 suck at coppers and then took a bullet to the
Straight up
chest.
suck my nuts.
Yeah, dude, Crackle took it like a man.
Eris tells both of them, I'm like, okay, guys. No use on dwelling on the past right now. We gotta find the rest of our friends and get the fuck out of here. Now, we gotta get your armor going, so do you have any, like, magical cloth, Skeggy? Is that mustache got some magic in it? We can rub this
So-
chalk off?
I don't know, Garrett. What about my tools?
Your tools are not magical tools, are they? They're just normal tools.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Now-
Garrett, do I remember?
But wait.
You have an artificer thing that lets you make tools.
So I have the right tool for the job, which I've learned how to produce exactly the tool I need. With thieves' tools or artisan tools in hand, you can magically
You wanna
create one
get
of
us
the
out?
artisan tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. This creation requires 1 hour of uninterrupted work, which can coincide with a short or long rest. Though the project of magic, the tools are non-magical, and they vanish when you use this feature again.
Okay, so never mind. So no.
So
But
again-
what I will say, do you have any way to muffle sound?
I don't think I do.
Does anyone have
Wait.
cloth
Maybe.
or
Hold on, let me check. I thought I had like a good cantrip. Maybe not.
I know
have
silence
what's
is a
in my
second level
pack.
spell, but does
Oh,
anyone
like a
have?
bed?
Do you have like any kind of cloth, any kind of blanket?
I have a bedroll.
They took our equipment. What do you mean?
No,
Well,
I
Eris,
do. I have it.
Eris
Oh,
has not had
Eris
her
would, yeah.
equipment taken.
Sure.
So, one of the things you could do, I'm just throwing it out there, if you're looking for a solution, take the cloth, muffle the sound around the door, and then cast your Dispel Magic so that they can't hear you speaking on the inside of the thing.
Okay, let's do that. I'll take like my bedroll and put it by the door or whatever and muffle as much sound as possible.
Alright.
And then dispel magic.
Yes. So you kind of, how do you affix it to the door? I guess you just hold it up. Yeah, and then cast the spell magic. So, planning all this ahead, let's just say it's done in a relatively okay way. Make me a stealth check, please.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. It's not gonna be good.
I'll give you advantage because of the muffling.
Muffle.
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah!
Sure, natural 20 is fine. So, as loudly as you
Natural
need
20 is
to, and no
fine.
more, you speak the incantation in Druidic to cast your Dispel Magic. The runes, the chalk, you watch begins to burn and flake away from the armor, and you hear this subtle hum of the arcane crystals powering up once again.
Working.
All right.
See the
Skeggy,
glow kind of comes back to those crystals that are around his armor.
I look at Skeggy. I go, all right, Skeggy, we gotta get Crackle's shit back. We gotta everybody's shit back. That's our next goal.
I need some more time. I can't. I'm not sure if I can use this armor anymore. Allow me to make some modifications.
Do you need a short rest?
We really have time for that.
I need an hour, I think, to change my armor model to the stealth one.
That's fair. I'm gonna have to hide in here somewhere, so in case they come in, like, they should know that I...
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see.
There's a little side chamber off to the end there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide over here.
If you need an hour, that's a short rest. So you guys can take a short rest if you want to.
Okay.
Roll any hit dice you have.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna roll any.
I believe that means you get your wild shapes back as two, I think. I'm pretty sure wild shapes come back on a short rest.
Okay.
I would double
Do
check
I
that.
also get the short rest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll look.
Yeah, you can get your short rest. You've been awake this whole time, so you probably get the short rest out of everybody.
Oh, oops. Forgot to use Match Public. That's fine. That maxes me out.
There's so many words.
Jesus.
Your green
Needless
uses
to
when
say,
you
I'm
finish a
back to
short or
full
long rest. We're good. We're good.
Same here.
Awesome. I'm good.
So, taking the time to tourniquet wounds, wipe off the dirt, take a breather.
Can I give Crackle one of my staves?
What do you want to give me?
Focuses? I have a druided focus, which is a staff.
Would
Could he use that?
not help him. 'Cause it's specifically a druidic focus.
Okay.
Yeah. So unless he was a druid,
Could I give him my storm boomerang?
you could.
I'll take a fucking boomerang. That's hilarious.
I mean, it's something.
Does it
Yeah.
require attunement?
I mean, it's magic, so.
Or
probably.
proficiency?
It will say it requires attunement.
I don't know. I don't know where to look for that.
Oh, let me Google storm boomerang real quick. Hold on.
Sorry.
Should have this written down. God damn it.
Sorry.
Skeggy finishes the preparation on his armor and he kind of takes a deep breath. Unsure really whether or not he can trust himself getting back in.
It is not attunement.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna give.
I mean, I'd be able to do it over the 30 minutes anyway. I could attune to it. It's not like it's a big deal.
That's true.
I know.
I'm just wondering.
Um,
You've
Yeah.
been separated from
I-
your other magic items for long enough that your attunement has been broken, by the way.
No.
Damn.
So any
Okay,
other
I'm
magic
gonna
items you
give-
guys had would be nixed.
I'm gonna give.
Oh, wait! Wait! Skeggy digs around in his pocket for one of the jewels that he had. And he's going
Move
to...
back.
And he's going to, he's going to speak a few words in it. And he's going to hit it with his big hammer. And as he hits it, magic seems to flow into it within a second. And in a flash of light, there's a little mechanical bat in the palm of his hand. And he says, "Oh, Boobat, I missed you, pal."
Eris. Wait, is Crackle still bound or something?
Unless he broke me out. Because I had manacles on too. I'm also
Oh.
chained.
I could take care of that shit with my tools.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that.
And then I want to give him my storm boomerang. Be like,
You want to
handle
put that
this
in
with
thing in
care,
chat
it's
so
my
I can...
mother's.
You want to throw that in chat so I can copy paste it?
What?
You want to throw that in chat so I can copy paste it in temporarily?
Yeah. Storm, boomerang. Do I just
Ping it.
do it like I can't really ping it.
It's fine. I'll show it.
Here. That's kind of what it looks like. Obviously I don't hit you with it, but
+3.
it's the damage is 1d4 bludgeoning.
Or in 3d4 thunder. Yeah.
3d4
got it.
thunder, yeah.
I got
Bonus
a
saving throw.
ascending spell from Bellamere, letting all of you know that Bellamere is fine.
just Bellamere is fine.
Yeah, aka Dad just called me on the phone and was like, "Hey, I just want to let everyone know that everything's cool." And I was like, "Hey, there might be some murder charges coming you guys' way." So
Yeah.
I have the message cancer.
that you do.
I don't know if that would help.
You got to know where the recipient of the message is.
Point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. Yeah.
Yeah. So
We don't know where they are.
Does this cell have like a bar? Or sorry, bars?
So the door to the cell has been. This is the door that was like blown off its hinges when you guys first came here. It was lying on the ground. It's got like holes in it, and like towards the top, and it's like not a very sturdy door at all. It's basically held up by whatever jury rigging the people who came here could do to use it as a lockable cell door. But it should not be too hard to break down should you decide to go that route.
We're also trying to be sneaky, but it's gonna be hard to be sneaky when we can't get out of the room, so.
Yeah.
At least
These guys are here.
We
Crackle
might just
is
have to
armed.
wait.
Should we wait for a shift change? That's what they say in the movies, I don't know.
Watch a movie.
Okay, let me see. I can turn into... Wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say, I can turn into a snake and, like, poison them.
Wow, this boomerang I can do thunder damage with once.
Yeah.
That's heinous.
Yeah. It's an
Why would you buy this
uncommon magic item for a reason.
Okay.
Yeah. It is
I
what
can
it is.
turn invisible for 6 seconds and probably stab somebody. I don't know. We need to, like... Do I remember how many people were outside of the room, Garrett?
There was only one guard posted outside the room last you
Okay.
checked, which was a couple hours ago.
Okay, so I think there's... that we can just...
Skeggy kind of has been like looking to his armor and looking back like at the ground, and he says to Eris, "I don't know if escaping is a good idea. At least not now."
What are you saying? We should wait?
Too
to have
many.
our
There's too
friends?
many of them. They chopped us up good last time, and it's just can't lose any of you, and I can't lose my sparrow.
We don't know what they're gonna do to her.
Well, if they haven't done anything to me, then they can't do much worse to her.
They couldn't get your armor open.
You
Of course they
don't know
couldn't do
that.
anything to you. She
They
doesn't have
could be
armor,
coming
buddy.
over. They could be coming over after they did something to her. The point is, I think we should act. We gotta get out of here. Can't just stay.
Frozen and indecision.
Alright, I'm thinking I can... I don't know. Okay, I have an idea. Maybe we can lure the guard in, and I can try to kill him, because I have hidden steps, so I can be invisible for about a turn. So when he comes in, he doesn't know I'm in here, so when he comes in, and you guys are like in agony or whatever, I could go in and like stab him.
When you guys are in agony or whatever.
What do you think?
I mean, seems like our only option.
Can Skeggy go observe this like crystal in the center?
So that is
You and your crystal obsession.
Currently an empty brazier.
Oh. I thought it was one of those crystals, and I thought people could teleport with them, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using the limited to what the map can do. This should be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, it used to be filled with crystal, but now it's not. And then for the record, all this red goop on the ground is not here either.
Skeggy's scared of escaping because he doesn't want everyone to die.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of luring him in and then attacking him all together.
I mean, yeah, seems like our option.
I've got Ice Knife and I've got Thunder Wave. Okay.
He's already a murderer anyway. A murderer.
True.
Let's just do it.
I can slap him with my boomerang.
I don't think I have, like, I don't know if my my like lightning launcher is very silent, and it's one of my only modes of attack other than my fists.
Rocco's gonna bite
Maybe
him.
I could just like grab him and you guys could knock him out.
Yeah.
I don't think a thunder boomerang is very quiet either, to be fair.
If you just bonk him with it,
I think it still does the thunder.
you can't choose to not do the thunder.
Let me see. On a hit, it does it. But it would stun it.
It's a storm boomer. What?
Well, I mean, I have other attacks I could use, but they're all thunder based.
I know. I have an Ice Knife, so I can stab him with like a icicle.
Most
got
things,
my
like magic
fist.
missile. I don't know if that's quiet, but still, I still think burning or not burning them, but fucking attacking them is just gonna bring more guards. And we just had a big fight.
I've got Snare,
How else are we gonna get out is my question.
so we can trap him. But
Like-
he's gotta.
We're under guard. There are so many people around this place. We have no idea how many. We only got a few of them. We're already murderers. I don't think they hesitate to kill us next time. Our friends are locked away somewhere where we don't even know. And
Next option is waiting for me to be
We'd
able
have
to
to-
polymorph again into a
have
lizard
to
to try and
find
find our
them.
friends.
sneak out, all that successfully, and you already know how we are at fucking stealth, Skeggy has one spell slot left that he can use on like invisibility, and that's it.
I have fog.
I've got spell
cloud.
slots, we just gotta get my staff.
I can create fog, even though that doesn't make sense. Or entangle.
I'm just saying, not confident in our odds at all.
So what are we gonna do? Just wait for them to come in and then kill us?
I don't think they'd kill us. They could have killed us, but they didn't.
Yeah, but like, do you want us we did murder a bunch of them. Do you really want to sit here and stand trial? Even if they don't kill us.
It might.
We're not
be
winning
the-
our...
I mean, Skeggy from experience of escaping an impossible situation he had to wait for the right time and the right opportune moment when everything was aligned and everything was ready to pull off his escape. Otherwise, nothing would have worked. So I think he would be more willing to wait it out, see if his friends are alive, or wait for a better opportunity to escape.
I mean,
Because
we
right
can wait it out a
now,
little bit.
a
That's
dungeon,
fine.
and a dungeon is literally designed to keep you in. Perhaps they can offer the elves. Perhaps we could offer the elves something that they might want or need. Who knows if they have that at this point.
Okay, so let's do this. We have about 10 minutes left until 4:00. So let me present you with the situation. We'll go over some things. You guys went into this place, lied your way inside, very unsuccessfully. They already didn't trust you after that. Then attempted to still abscond with the crystals that you came here initially for. Attacked the guards that just wanted to remove you from the premises, thus starting a fight wherein at least 3 of them died. I think 4 of them died. So you killed 4 people. And were handily handed your asses in the resulting conflict here. So your options are this. Go to jail forever. And see like what the trial has to give you for killing 4 of another country's military in a scuffle over crystals, which would see all of your characters locked up in a magical dungeon forever, which means we're making new characters. Try to break out, which could go completely horribly and get you all killed anyway. Or we do this. We call this episode a bad timeline and restart next week or next time we play, rather, when we have everybody, and try that again.
Mulligan.
Hey, how about we try to break out, and then if it goes bad, we start the episode over, because I
The
want to
thing
see what
is, if
happens.
we try to break out, it's going to be a whole episode worth of activity.
I know.
I'm totally fine with mulliganing that, because you have Sparrow gave you a way out and you dug the grave so deep, I don't think there's a way you're getting out of it. I'm just being completely honest with you. The only way that this goes at all in your favor is if we restart and call it a mulligan.
Oh my goodness.
Because the only other way this is going to go is you're going to try to break out. They're going to overpower you again, probably kill you again in the ensuing fight, because those weren't even the toughest guys that I have in this fortress. There's still the commander and the gatekeeper that are high-powered mages. You've erased all of the goodwill that Bellamir built up by staying to help fight the elementals. Like, killing 4 dudes doesn't really do you any favors. That cancels out him helping out. So the only way I see this going is you're going to be jailed for the rest of the campaign, at which point the entire world goes to shit because there's no heroes to save it. Or we restart and we try this again from a different angle.
Alright, might have to restart.
Or we could call this a TPK, and Bellamir can try and argue his innocence, get free, and make a new group of adventurers. I mean, if you still want to play
It'd
your
be kind of
characters.
funny though. Scott comes back and there's just no one here, and we're all dead.
Yeah, fucking Eris and Bellamir are the only 2 that are innocent of killing people at this point. So Bellamir could just be like, I don't no longer want to be affiliated with them. I even helped you fight. He could argue that case. Maybe get some jail time. Eris doesn't have to be here at all. She could not get involved and be, have
I
no
could
charges
probably
laid
get
against her. The 3 of you all go to jail for murder, forever and roll new
Yeah.
characters. Like that's that's the only other thing like we could do. Or we could mulligan and you guys can keep playing the characters you want to play. So
Damn, we really got to the end here.
I mean, I mean, actions have consequences, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I knew exactly what
I'm
was going to
going-
happen when we did that.
I went along with it as far as this, but I honestly don't see a good way out unless we do a redo.
Yeah.
It's fine with me.
So I'll leave it up to you guys whether you want to take a full mulligan or whether you want to send 3 of you to jail forever and re-roll characters. But we can make that we can make that decision next week because it's 3:57. So I'm gonna leave the episode on a little cliffhanger here, and we're gonna see the results of the decision next time we play. For now, on that kind of somber note, we're gonna go ahead and stop the session there for the day. Bye.